Today we're going to do a stamping Halloween set. We're going to be using Notpolish, and regarding the acrylics and the application, I'm going to do exactly the same on all 4 nails. So what I'll do is for each colour I'll just show you a couple of the nails, and we'll mix it up a bit as well so it's not the same 2 nails for every application. So the first colour is going to be Love Machine, which is this lovely purple from Notpolish, and what I'm going for is a spooky background. Yeah, and it also, a little bit of it glows in the dark, so we will get to that. It's very difficult to try and get it well, I find it difficult anyway, I'm going to be honest, to get it to glow in the dark and take a decent picture. I mean, I struggle to take a decent picture on most days, but oh my gosh, do like to challenge myself. So anyway, I'm coming in with that bead. I put it nice and neat around the cuticle area and then pull it forward. You can see I am painting this on, and then just to make sure it's nice and opaque at that cuticle area, I am going to come in with a really small bead if I need it, although I will be working in small beads because of this ombre. Now what I've done is I have nail bed tips for my practice hand, and they are from the Glitter Planet, and then attached to that I have put some the tips, stiletto tips, and they're from AliExpress. I didn't know whether or not they'd be any good, but they're actually alright. Got a nice little C curve on them, they fit lovely, and I just glued them on in the usual way. So yeah, I was really quite impressed with these, so I can save me more expensive tips for myself because I'm selfish like that, and use the AliExpress ones on the practice hand. So yeah, I was really quite pleased with that. Not that I've had an AliExpress order or anything, guys, I've had these for ages. I've got a box with all my tips in, and I didn't realise I'd got the half tips with the little wells. I normally get full tips for the practice hand, you see, so I wasn't aware I'd actually got them. Right, okay, so what we're doing now, I'm coming in with Lush Blue. I'm just working on that blend here, so we'll just watch this for a minute and then I'll talk you through the next nail. Here I am, look, putting a little bead on, nice and wet, getting it from one side of the C curve all the way around to the other. Blend it one way and then blend it up the other. Make sure that side's in. So I'm coming in with my bead and I'm taking it all the way around that C curve, all the way round, and then I'm going to fade that up and over that purple, and then just popping that down, making sure I've got even coverage all the way across, then pulling it down. It's obviously starting to set up now, so need to get a little shifty on. Come in with another bead, see where it's a little bit more opaque on one side than the other. I want it to match. Now I am going to come in with stamping. Okay, so it's not imperative that these are perfect, but I'm using it as an opportunity just to practice my ombre with colours that are a bit more difficult. You know, I would never have put these together as an ombre, but I wanted it for the Halloween background, the spooky background, you know what I mean, where it's like a little bit purple into blue, and then on the bottom I put bright fluorescent pink, which obviously that will glow in the dark, and it shows through where my black stamping is. So anyway, as you can see, I keep going in with small wet beads. I blend them up, I blend them down, and I just keep going in until I'm happy with that blend. I'm not coming in with massive beads. I don't want a big bulky nail, guys. Because it's an ombre, I will have to clear cap these. So I've put the blue all the way across, as you can see. I will show you the finished blend before I clear cap it. So I'm now coming in with Cotton Candy from Notpolish, get it a bit opaque on the tip and then fade it back up and into that blue. Do exactly the same again, come in with those small wet beads where I need to make sure I get a nice ombre. So before we go any further, this is my blended 4 tips, and then with Nightcrawlers, which is a glow in the dark, I'm going to do a blue moon. That's right. And what I'm going to do is pop that bead on, and I'm going to manoeuvre it into a moon round shape. Then what I do is I come in with a little bit of white. I come in with a little bit of blue first, just to even it out, because it's a bit ridgy. It's not quite smooth enough for my liking. So small wet bead, just to get it nice, smooth surface. Then I'm going to come in with white. It's milky white from Notpolish. And it's going to be a really wet bead, just to tone down the blue, if you like. But this is a luminous shade, and that's why I picked it. So it will actually, the moon will glow in the dark. So once I finish this, I am then going to clear cap all 4 nails. Then what I will do is file and buff them all into shape, and I'm going to do that off camera, guys. And then we're going to bring in stamping. Now, I've used several stamping plates today, but what I will do is list them below. So here we're coming in with the larger plate. This is from Clear Jelly Stamping. It's their Halloween plate. I think I got this last year, actually, 2019. And what I'm doing is I'm having a fluttery of bats. So I've gone for a bat and a spider scene across these 4 nails. What I didn't want to do was do the typical graveyard and things like that, which I've already done and I might do again this year, but I just wanted to mix it up. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. Now this is a block of black at the bottom, and then as it disperses into the sky you can see it's a fluttery of bats. I love it, and I thought that would be great on the little nail. Then what we can do is get a couple of these bats from this plate. I am going to pop the Born Pretty black stamping polish on there. I will scrape it, and then I will pick it up with my Clear Jelly stamper, take off any excess on my scraper, and then press, roll, release to get the bats across that blue moon. So for the other 2 nails, I'm going to do a tree with cobwebs hanging off it and spiders. So here on this small Halloween plate, I think this is from Beauty Big Bang, I will list them all below. I'm going to pop down my polish, scrape, pick it up, take off any excess, and then put what I can across the pointer finger. And then what I will do is carry it across onto the middle finger. So what I do is I do the stamping, and then unfortunately it didn't record, but I do come in with my detailer brush, and I thought the cuticle area of the tips weren't quite full enough, so I do extend the tree branches up there, which I think gives it a much better effect. You can see at the end. So here I'm putting the rest of the tree, I'm matching it up. Again, I will come in with my detailer brush and then just make sure that that goes, you know, flows across. And then I put a dangly spider on the tip there. Then what I'm going to do is come in back on this plate, and there's a little spooky tree with a face in it. So I'm going to put that under the blue moon just to finish off this set. I'm going to fit what I can on that tip area, press, roll, get it round that C curve and release. And there we go. So that's my scenic Halloween. Then it's time for the top coat. Guys, I really do hope you've enjoyed this little nail play today. If you have, would you mind taking a moment and hitting that thumbs up? And if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all so much for watching today. Please take care. Stay safe. Bye.